One stream changed this guy's life forever. Let's start from the beginning. Stable Ronaldo, FaZe Rug, and Marlon were streaming together for the entire day at Rug's house. And at the end of the stream, they decide to find small streamers and donate to them with a live audience of 15,000 people watching them. And after donating to about 8 people, they decide to raid someone to end their stream. And the person they decide to raid happened to be a streamer called Nitro_Camden, who was live on Twitch playing Batman Arkham Asylum. And what's mind-boggling is that this is his first stream after a full year of not being live, and he decided that today was going to be the day that he was going to stream on Twitch. And his kick was the same thing. He only streamed once on kick, and that was on the 8th, and his next stream happened to be the stream that he got raided. He had one viewer, just one, and then Stable Ronaldo showed up and raided him with 15,000 people. Whatever gut feeling told him to stream that day is the one thing that he should trust for the rest of his life. Camden reacted how you expect any 18-year-old with one viewer to react when 15,000 people suddenly show up. He jumped up, danced, and got excited because he couldn't believe what was happening. Because what other reaction would you have? And then his mom walked in. And what happened next in front of 15,000 people is what made the entire thing go viral within hours, with people everywhere wanting to help him out in any way they could. From what I understand, since the entire VOD is gone, the entire interaction was about 15 to 20 minutes, but it could have been longer. From him getting a raid, to his mom assaulting him, to her emptying out his bank account, to the stream ending. His joy was cut short after his mom stepped into the picture. She yelled at him to get off, and he responded with, "There are 10,000 people watching. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance." Things escalated after his mom walked into frame, yelled at him to get off, which turned into an argument of her telling him to get a real job.
Look, what do you mean? I just got raided with 10,000 people. Mama, you see, I don't give a fuck if it was 10 million people if I tell you to get off. I'm getting off, but it's... all my life, I've never had this much viewers. Bro, I don't even know what to do. I'm shaking, bro. This is... I'm never gonna get this opportunity again, bro. All right. What do you mean? What am I doing? You keep your fucking attitude. No, I have an attitude every time. This happens to be the only time that I actually blew up this.
His brother walked in and started arguing with the mom to get the heat off of him, because he knows how much success can come from this.
I am having a... But you're saying all of y'all. If you're having a conversation, it doesn't matter. Get out of the fucking conversation. Would you like me to get out of your house? I'm fucking talking to him. But you're saying all of us. Talk to him then. Don't talk about me. If I'm out,
the next speed.
You get out so I can talk to him. All of y'all. That's your... No, listen. Just get out. Do you want me to get out? Say it.
She then came back and tried to shut off the PC. To prevent this, Camden stood firm in the chair, not moving, just preventing his mom from crossing over to shut off the computer. The mom then decided the best thing to do after Camden told him 15,000 people are watching is to then full strike elbow him in the back of the neck multiple times, saying, "Move, go get your stuff, you gotta go, get your clothes, stuff, I'm gonna call the police on you, get out of the house." After hitting him, I don't know what she then tried to do, but she then grabbed his face and tried biting his face. She then started slapping him, yelling at him to get out of her house, that he's not welcome. She then yanks him across the desk, which messes up the camera, but the stream still continues going. She talks about how she's gonna kick him out, turn his room into an office, cause she's a teacher at a high school. Talk about how she's still gonna get $14,000 in child support, saying this as she takes his phone and empties out his bank account. During the argument, she could be heard criticizing him, telling him that he's a failure, has no value to the household, while threatening to kick him out. This is not something your mom says. This is something people say to you to actually get you hurt. All this was happening in real time in front of 15,000 people.
I'm done. I'm checked out. There's times, obviously, I said this, and then I'll be like, "Oh, okay, we'll have a little talk and we're fine." I'm done. This will save me so much money. I don't care. This could be my office and store all my school stuff. I don't have to worry about all this senior expensive stuff. It's a win-win. The child support don't matter either. I'm still getting paid either way. He owes me over $14,000. Either way, I'm still getting my money. I don't care. So hear me. I've already took away your phone. I've already emptied out one of your accounts. I just can't get the other one because I don't know why it won't let me. Because I'm not putting...
Background details about their relationship includes a birthday card he got from his mom, which said, "Happy 18th birthday, move out." He turned 18, I think like 3 weeks ago. What happened in the hours afterward is we're talking about separately from the incident itself, because that thing went viral everywhere, with people wanting to help the guy out. Stable Ronaldo reacted to the clip, questioning the mother's actions, saying, "What's wrong with people? I tried helping out a small streamer and this is what the mom does?" Sina reacted strongly on her own stream, calling out the behavior for being unacceptable for a parent, and offering to send him money so that he can secure a hotel and leave the situation. She then got into contact with him to make sure that the money was actually going to him and not his mom. Aiden Ross donated 50 subs on Kick, while Kick itself gave 100. all while Twitch viewers were donating thousands of subs to the guy. Later that night, he then returned back to stream and reportedly reached as many as 5,000 viewers. At the same time, while he was still at his mom's house, his principal called, did a welfare check on the house, and his mom is calling him telling him that he ruined her life, as if her own actions weren't the thing that did it. The cops showed up, but not what you think. The cops showed up to tell him that he has to leave the house because his mom is filing a restraining order. Also, the cops showed up to tell him that. But why didn't the cops arrest the mom for assault? Because this guy is a legal adult. He quite literally got assaulted for nothing, and they didn't do anything. So he had to leave the house, and he moved his stuff to his friend's basement, which is where he's currently streaming. And then afterwards, while in the basement, is where a lot of big streamers started checking up on the guy. You got Agent, who got him included in his brand deal, and he's splitting the money 50-50, so that if anything were to go wrong, he wouldn't have to worry about tomorrow. Because I'm assuming the deal is probably worth 30k, because big streamers get huge brand deals. Agent also told him to not stop streaming, and to go on as long as he can. You then had Ron talk to him, ask about what he's gonna do next, asking if he's still in school. He's saying that he's doing his last year, which is starting Monday, but he thinks that his mom unenrolled him from school, since she works at the same high school as the one he goes to. And a comment that one of Cam's friends made, like the one that he's staying with, said that the school doesn't even want to see his mom, so she might be out of job. And then Ron invites him and his friend to the courthouse, wanting to talk to the guy off stream going forward, just to make sure that everything turns out good for him.
Damn, so you start Monday?
Bro. Yeah, but wait, I mean, I think she unenrolled me though.
Wait, your mom unenrolled you?
Yeah, I like. Did I tell you that she like?
Yeah, so they told me she was like a teacher.
She works there.
But so she works at your school?
Yeah, bro.
So what's so what happens now then? I'm assuming.
I have no clue at all. I don't know. I really don't.
Because I don't think there's a world, unless I'm crazy, where you go to school and there's a person there who beat you, who's working.
I don't know.
Like I have. So the first day of
school. Online though. Maybe.
Nah, there's no way.
I don't think that's gonna work out.
I don't think she would go far.
Oh yeah, chat. Y'all know she works there, right?
She do work.
I only got
and a lot of people.
I ain't like, y'all probably might not be able to go.
Hey, yeah. What you? They said they were.
What?
Not talking about her in school.
Oh, you don't want to say that? What? No, that shit ain't lying.
They basically said they don't want to see your mom there.
Lacey also called the guy to give him some motivating words and offered to cover his flight and hotel stay when he comes to visit Core. And you had people make videos and react to the situation, which spreads awareness. You had Moist Critical make a video, which spreads awareness. You then had Jinxie react to it, and then he then went on his stream and donated 200 subs. One viewer to kick partner in less than 24 hours. From streaming to nobody to an average of 5,000 people showing up to check on him. I checked his stream last night and he had 13,000 people watching him. From a birthday card telling him to move out, to the internet collectively making sure that he had somewhere to go. People are comparing him to Speed, since when Speed was on the come up, his mom never supported his streaming career, and when he was 15, she told him to either stop streaming or leave the house, and so he chose to move in with his dad. Cause he leaked his income after 12 hours in his friend's basement, and he had like 20 grand in his account. And currently, he's at 11,300 subs and got 220,000 followers on Twitch. But the entire situation begs the question, if she has no shame doing this on camera, imagine what she does off stream. And that's the thing about the situation that made the thing go viral. The internet showed up, donated, rallied, and then moved in. The content cycle moves fast. The donations are real, but they don't address the underlying issue. An 18-year-old who has apparently been living in a difficult home environment, whose mother told him that he was a failure and emptied out his account, whose birthday card repeatedly told him to move out of the house when he turned 18. Camden is safe right now. He has resources that he didn't have yesterday. He has a platform that he didn't have 48 hours ago. Those are generally good things. The question is, whenever the internet's attention, which is intense right now, translates to anything for him beyond the immediate momentum. The viral support is real, but it's also temporary. Creators who showed up for him, Stable Ronaldo, Agent, Senna, Lacey, Aiden Ross, kicked themselves. But what matters now is if Kadem has the support structure to actually build something stable. From this moment, rather than to have the intention fade, and to find himself in the exact same situation that he had before the raid. He's 18 who just became a kick partner. He went from one viewer to thousands overnight. That's a foundation, but whenever that foundation holds, depends on what comes next. Because this is a story about a kid who was grinding to one viewer late at night. He was sitting in his room lifting dumbbells and singing Lady Gaga. Just doing it, no audience, no validations, just putting in that work because he believed in what he was building, which was the same thing Jinxie was doing before he blew up. That's what Stable Ronaldo, Marlon, and Rug all saw when they found him. Not a kid trying to go viral, just a kid being himself with one person watching, and they liked it enough to bring 15,000 people. The part that got everyone talking was what happened afterwards, but the part that was worth remembering is what happened before. A small creator who kept streaming to nobody because he believed one day it would be something. That's the story of it. The rest is just what happened after. But with all the support people are giving him, you have people hating on him, saying that he planned this, saying that once he saw the viewers, he called his mom to come in and beat him, saying that he's hate forming his mom for views. saying that he's an industry plant, because when you look at his Twitch tracker, the thing was blank, and people assume that the guy just didn't stream, and this is a one-time thing. But it turns out, he didn't have his VODs published, which is why it didn't show on Twitch tracker.
You know what's crazy? Somebody said I've never streamed. I mean, they said I didn't
Yeah,
stream.
like, you
until-
gotta address that, man. Like,
He said, I do realize my Twitch VODs
Yeah.
aren't published, right?
Listen,
I got people publishing them now, but yeah, I streamed on YouTube. I multi-stream
Every
YouTube,
day,
Kick, and
every day,
Twitch.
every day.
So all you gotta do is go back to the
every day.
streams.
Every day.
Whoever said I haven't been streaming, that's very
How long have you been
for like 7 years. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, what the fuck?
And I was confused because I don't use Twitch a lot, but when the entire thing was blowing up, I was seeing clips that were dated a week before the entire thing, but it didn't show up on the Twitch tracker. But he's been streaming for 6 whole years. The one thing people didn't do while calling the guy an industry plant was to check his YouTube, because that shows everything. He multi-streams on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, and he was doing multiple streams a week, like 4, 6, 8, 11-hour streams, and he was putting in that work, and he doesn't deserve to be called an industry plant. With how everything blew up, he just got lucky, which is just how the world works. And let's say hypothetically that he planned the entire thing. If things don't work out, he just straight up ruined his mom's life for no reason then. She's probably gonna get fired, cause what school would keep someone who just assaulted their kid? She's probably not gonna get hired at any school ever, would probably have to work manual labor jobs, and her reputation is ruined. And for the people saying that he planned it and that he deserved it, saying that the mom was right, what did he do wrong? He went from 1 person watching to 15,000 people in a matter of seconds, got loud because he was excited. He got assaulted, which is what happened. His mom stole his money from his bank account. She called the cops on him, giving him a restraining order when all he was doing was streaming. People were then saying that, oh, the new method is all you have to do is get beat up on stream and you get 20k. First off, you start streaming right now and you get beat up, you just got beat up in front of one guy for no reason. Because what are the chances that that one guy in chat decides to post the entire thing on social media? Also, since people made their videos about the situation like 4 days ago, I can talk about, you know, what's been going on with the guy now. So he was at his friend's house for about 2 days of streaming, I think 24 hours just straight. He got invited to a boxing event in Miami, where I think he met DDG. He also met Speed, and Speed recognized him and told him to follow his dreams because he was in the exact same situation. After he left that area with Speed, he got emotional because one of the biggest streamers just told him he was in the exact same situation and told him to follow his dreams, showing that even in that situation, this is what it turned out to be. And even if his mom doesn't believe, Speed believes in him. And I think he's at like 12,700 subs, which is close to $40,000. Because what was it? It's like $6 a sub, and streaming is like half. But he's streaming, and it's been going well. For the past 4 streams, he averaged 3K, 4.5, 3.7. For one of his streams, he was averaging 3,000, and then got 20K, which I assumed is from a raid. But afterwards, he averaged like 18,000 for the rest of the stream. So he does have the ability to retain viewers. So that's the full story. 1 viewer, a stable Ronaldo raid, 15,000 people, a confrontation that went viral within hours, an 18-year-old kicked out of his house with 15,000 people watching, and the internet showing up for it. Subs, donations, a Kick partnership, and a Twitch partnership, all within 24 hours. He's safe, he's streaming, and he has more support than he had 48 hours ago. The incident triggered a wave of sympathy from Twitch users and social media commentators who said he needed support, and the internet gave it in any way possible. He got it, and now the question is, what is he gonna do with it? So that's about it. If you liked and sub, if you sub, you make another video.